lights are out and done for the day. Shuttles have come back, lots of happy paddlers enjoying Woodland Caribou Provincial Park, and now it's time to go eat some blueberries and some raspberries. They are perfect right now, just in prime shape. And we're also going to check out a campsite that I opened up about 6 years ago. It was an old historic campsite on a pretty obscure lake, and went back there a couple weeks ago, checked it out. Everything is just as I had left it, and I think we're going to start using it for some crown land camping and putting some folks into some new areas, because why not just travel and explore new areas. We have got a ton of crown land available to us, so I think it's time we start showing people other areas on top of Woodland Caribou Park. This one's only about half an hour from town, so we're just heading out now. We got the canoe on the truck, and it's gonna be a good deal. Let's do it. Well, final portage to get into this little crown land lake. It's a good deal. I have got way too much equipment with me, but you never know what you're gonna need, right? Oh, and there's a massive thunderstorm coming. I mean, it just keeps pounding and pounding thunder. It's gonna be a good time though. Good deal. Hopefully we don't get struck by lightning. Little fun fact, shouldn't be on the water when there's lightning and thunder. So we'll make sure that we're pretty safe about this. I don't know if you guys can hear that stuff in the distance, or if you can see that storm that's coming, but she is gonna rip us. It's crazy. I guess that's what the Boreal's all about. Start new forest fires, that's a good idea. Seriously guys, this storm is going to pound us. Look at that. Winds haven't started picking up yet, but they will. We got the tarp. Life's good. Dog's are gonna get scared though. Well, we made it to the campsite, guys, and it's kind of freaky. The thunder is just popping all around us. Didn't see any lightning on the way down just to the site here, but the whole drive it was just lightning crashing down. And it's getting pretty dark off to the east here, so who knows what we're in for. But this is it. This is the site that I found years and years ago, like when I first came up to this region. It's crown land. It's just on the border of Woodland Caribou, literally on the border of Woodland Caribou. One of the access points is likely within a 5-minute drive of where we put in today. And got the tarp up, got some water, got the dog. We're gonna just chill out here, kind of explore the area. Hopefully get out on the water if that thunder and lightning will stop. But it's good to be here. We got this guy pitched. As you can see, I'm dry. And more importantly, I'm staring out onto the lake and into the forest. I am not stuck in a tent wondering when the rain will let up. It's super important that you guys bring a tarp. we see all the time people that they don't bring a tarp as part of their kit, and I just don't understand it. This forest, or any forest that you go into, there's so much to see. I mean, I'd rather be looking at this than stuck in like a 3-foot by 5-foot tent, you know, not able to stand up, not able to see what's going on. You know, we're boiling up water, we're watching the clouds, listening to the thunder. It's a good deal. Better than sitting in a tent.
So you're looking for the secret that got me here. Some kind of magic ingredient that takes you there. Well, you just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. Yeah, you just keep showing up. I bet it isn't what you want, but you don't know. No, you just wanna find some kind of lucky pill for free.
Alright, so it's pissing rain. The thunder and the lightning have pretty much ceased now. It's just a steady rain. And giving the Bush Buddy a try. And I gotta give a shout out to Joe Robinette. Joe, man, it was because of you that I discovered this little stove. And I ordered one, and I waited like a ridiculous 5 months. And I realized that they're a really small operation, and it was worth the wait, because right now I don't have to get a big fire going. I can just cook up on the Bush Buddy and just use all the dead wood that's on the ground to just keep this thing going. And we had planned to have a good meal of steak out here, but I think we're just gonna do the good old Wild West chili and beans, because I don't really feel like making a big fire or using this stove to cook up a big frying pan of stuff. So Wild West chili and beans it is. While the Bush Buddy is doing its thing, I want to show you guys this site. Look at all the lichen. This place is pretty cool. I'll show you this here. Just head back up here. It's a big rock ledge. Oh, there's some moose droppings. It's always good. Look at the forest here, though. It's like you come up on this ridge. Look at that, wide open. It's beautiful. Check out this moss. I mean, look at my foot. It's so deep. Pretty cool. Look at all them blueberries. They're everywhere. Except in there. I got stung by a wasp in there about an hour ago. Which sucks. My second sting in the past week. Alright, good times. We got our Wild West chili. See if I can make this work. Yummy. I hope this stuff tastes good. I feel like it's not going to. But beggars cannot be choosers, and right now I'm begging for a meal. Find there is a lot of sodium in this stuff, so a good mixing is what you need to make sure you're not left with little pockets of salty goodness. What? Huh? Alright, we're gonna let this thing do its thing for 13 minutes. That's what it says. And one of the other things that I like to do is just smash up the bottom of it. Or mash it up, I should say. Make sure you get everything nice and moist and wet. Shake it all about. Alright, in 13 minutes we're going to have Wild West chili and beans. Cannot wait. Complete sarcasm. Doesn't that look good? It's not that bad. A little spicy, a little kick to it. I've had worse. One of these packages are actually quite a bit of food. I'm spilling on myself. I need a bib. Well, the rains are gone, guys, and take a look at what we got. I mean, cool contrast in the sky. It's just a cool deal. Look at all that. The lake. Yeah, sun. I'm loving it.
Sat on the roof. You said you'd try to explain. You told me all your secrets. Then you said it would rain. And now I'm standing there without a clue. 'Cause I thought I knew every single part of you. How does it hurt? Tearing up a hole inside you. For what it's worth, yeah, I know what you're going through. What can I do? You have to get over it for something new to take its place. Make the most of it, me and you. We're gonna steer this boat to safe land.
Alright guys, so we're here, it's evening, and I just wanted to touch on the forest fires because it's been on everybody's mind the past couple weeks. Our phone just doesn't stop ringing, and everyone's kind of wondering what's going to happen with their trip, or just in general what's going on with the forest fires. And to be frank, you know, yeah, a lot of this park got burned. I mean, a percentage of it got burned, I should say. The route closures that have happened over the past week or two were more for cautionary purposes than anything. So please don't think that the entire park is burning, because it's just not the case. But some of the routes that we love, some of the routes that we've paddled and areas that we cherish have burned. And it's a sobering moment, to be sure, but that's just the cycle of life out here. And I was pretty bummed out about it last week. Really bummed out about it, but it's just the way it is, and we just got to accept the reality and move on, and that's okay. The good news is that the forest is regenerating, and there's lots and lots of areas that are going to be seeded again, and new forests are going to come up, and the moose and the caribou and the wolves, everything's just going to follow it in the coming years, and that's fantastic. It's also really cool to see, if you guys have never paddled in an area that burned or through where a forest fire went, it's a pretty cool deal seeing all the green come up right away and just how fast nature kind of does its job, and all the little plant species come up, and blueberries are going to be epic in those areas. But I just want to, I guess, just get across that, yes, some areas have burned, absolutely. But at the end of the day, this entire park burns. It's a fire-driven ecosystem. It is receptive to fire. It needs fire. And these fires are caused by natural causes. It's lightning strikes. So it's just nature's way of just cleaning things up, if you will, and just doing its thing. So while it kind of sucks in the short term, especially for myself, it's a good thing. And over time, you know, the people that explore this area 100 years from now will never know that a forest fire went through there. They're going to experience old growth forest, just kind of like what we're in right now, and it'll just be perfect for them. So it's okay. In the meantime, there are a ton of routes. The whole south end of the park wasn't affected by this fire. Parts of the central part and western part of the park never got affected. So those areas are all game and ready to go. And so we'll just adapt and we'll move on, and it's all good. And you guys can start, you know, checking out places like we're in here right now. It just means we got to explore different areas, and who knows what we'll find. Maybe we're going to find new pictographs because more people will be concentrated in areas that they weren't in before in this park. At the end of the day, the park's 1.2 million acres in size. It's a massive beast of a park, and there's still lots of areas that haven't really seen a ton of pressure and a ton of exploration. So maybe we'll find some old First Nation, you know, gathering areas. Maybe we'll find some new pictographs. Maybe we'll just find really cool routes with just amazing campsites that we can all enjoy for years to come. So I'm going to look forward to what's coming in the years ahead, and it's okay. It's all good. And I hope you guys are around for that ride, and you don't look at Woodland Caribou as, a question mark, because, you know, parts of it have burned. It's always going to burn, guys. It's always going to burn. Well, guys, it's time to head out. It's been a brief little adventure out here, but a good one, well deserved, and it's a good time. Cooked up some food, dog ran around, acted like a dog, and now we're just gonna paddle and portage out of here. We'll see you guys on the next one.